One of the things we're focused on in this week of the course is how to find simple animations and perhaps even create your own simple animations, and then take those and add them into your curriculum, into your teaching materials, the learning materials that the students use. And so the purpose of this video is to give you an example of how you could do that and to show you at least one source that you could go to in order to find simple animations. So here I have a Google Slides presentation on fractions. I'm just beginning this. It's just starting out. And of course, it could also be done in PowerPoint. If you tend to use PowerPoint more than Google Slides, this also holds true. So let's take a look at how I could add some simple animations. I'm going to go to a website that specializes in simple animations. One of the most common types of animations is the animated GIF. You've probably heard of this. Some people call them animated GIFs. It's a huge debate. So whether it's GIF or GIF, either way, where do you go to find or create animated GIFs? There are several different websites that have collections of these animated GIFs or that enable you to create your own. This week we're focused mainly on finding somebody else's animated GIFs that someone else has made. And Giphy is one potential source for you. And as you progress through the course, you will find out about other possible options as well. So here I am on Giphy.com, and I'm just going to do a search. Let's say I want a simple animation to help illustrate fractions, activate any background knowledge that they may have, etc. So I'm just going to do a search, and I'm going to try searching for cake. Maybe I want to have an animation of a cake that's getting cut up into pieces, or a pie. But let's try cake. So I'll do a search. Here's one that I could potentially use. There's some others. Here's one. This looks really good. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that one. Let's say that's the one I want. How would I add this into my Google Slides presentation? I could try embedding it or sharing it. Let's try share. So when I click that, it gives me the option to copy the GIF link. So I'll go ahead and click that. And then here in my Google Slides presentation, I'm going to go to Insert Image by URL, and then I'll just paste that in and click Insert. So that's one way to get an animated GIF into a Google Slides presentation. Now that I've got that animation on my slide, I can move it, I can resize it, and use it any way I want in my presentation. Now let's try to do the same thing, but with PowerPoint. So here I have Microsoft PowerPoint. I'm going to switch over here to Giphy, and this time I'm just going to try right-clicking, copy image, and then switching back over to PowerPoint, I'll try pasting it in, and it looks like it worked beautifully. So even just right-clicking on the animation, choosing copy image or copy photo, and then pasting it in to PowerPoint, for example, should work well. Another place that some teachers like to use animated GIFs is in Canvas. So here I am in our Canvas course. Let's say I'd like to add that animated cake onto this page. I could just click Edit, and then I could find the location where I want to put that animation. I'll just tap Enter. So my cursor's right here. I want it to be to the left, so I'll click Left Align. So now it's here. And then at this point, I can click on this symbol here. It looks like a cloud. And then I get this pop-up where it says Embed Code. So I can just get the embed code for this animated GIF by clicking here and choosing Copy Code. And then I can go back into Canvas, paste in that embed code, click Submit, and I've got my animated GIF right inside my Canvas page. I'm going to click Save, and now I've got this nice animated GIF. Now there are times when you might want to download the animated GIF. Let me give you a couple of examples. Example 1, if I embed this animated GIF into my Canvas page or Google Slides presentation or whatever it might be, and then if this GIF disappears off of Giphy, if it goes away, if it's deleted by the person that put it there, then I will lose that. I won't be able to use it in my Canvas course because this animation is coming from Giphy. If it disappears off of Giphy, it's gone out of my course. So that's one potential problem you have to look out for. A second one is, what if Giphy is blocked at your school? There's a chance that that could be the case. It's a website where people can create animated GIFs and then share them. What if there are swear words or other inappropriate animations on Giphy? So some districts or schools may block this. If that's the case, you can try a different animated GIF website, or why not access it from home, do your search, find your animation, and then look at what you can do. You can just right-click on it, choose Save Image As, download it to your computer. So now I can go back to my course and I'll click Edit. And this time, instead of embedding the animated GIF, I'm going to try uploading the animated GIF that I downloaded to my computer. So to do that, I can just go here to this symbol here. It looks like a landscape drawing or painting. And then I'll just click Upload Image. I can click and drag and drop an image here, or I can just double click to select the image that I want. So here's the Giphy animated GIF. I click Submit. And it takes a little longer at first, the first time that you upload it, but there it is. Now when I click Save, you'll see that I have two versions of this animated GIF. This is the one that I embedded, and this is the one that I downloaded from Giphy and then uploaded into Canvas. Now, if Giphy is blocked at your school, this one won't work. This one won't play, but this one will. Why? Because it was downloaded independent of Giphy. It now exists on my computer, and then I uploaded it into Canvas. So this one would still play. Now, what if Giphy removes this animated GIF from their service, from their website? If that happens, this one won't play, but this one will. So it's important to be aware of those distinctions and those different options that you have when you're finding animated GIFs, simple animations that you want to use in your curriculum. Okay, let's jump back to Giphy.com. And the reason why is because I want to show you that you can actually use Giphy.com to do some creation of simple animations. We're going to focus on that more in future weeks, like next week. But just to give you a little taste of that now, here on Giphy.com, if you sign up for a free account, which I've done, you can click Create. And it lets you create these different types of things. And I'm just going to click Choose File. And I'm going to pick a video that I made with my family when we visited Yellowstone and we saw Old Faithful, the geyser. So I've selected that. It's uploading this video into Giphy.com. And let's see what's produced. Now that it's fully uploaded, the video is now up in my Giphy.com account. And you can see I can adjust the start of the animated GIF and also the end of the animated GIF. I can see the duration of the animated GIF, 19 seconds. The maximum length is 30 seconds. And notice the shorter the video is, the quicker they'll be able to process the file. So in the interest of time, I'm going to make this one a little shorter, maybe like that. I'll click Continue to Decorate, and it takes me to another screen. And on this second screen, I can put in a caption to go with the animated GIF, something like, wow, or whatever other message you want to go with it. I can change the style of the text if I want to, and I can even move the location of that text. I'll just put it over here. I could add an animation to the text, and then I could just click Continue to Upload. And then at this point, if I've used someone else's materials, someone else's images or video, I should provide the source URL and put in some tags. I'll just put Old Faithful. I can decide whether this is public or private. I'll leave it private and then click Upload to Giphy and then click it again. And now my GIF is being created, my simple animation, and then I'll be able to download this and put it into Canvas, Google Slides, or Microsoft PowerPoint, and many other places as well if I really wanted to. Okay, it's finished. And at this point, I could try embedding it or sharing it, but I'm just going to right-click on it, Save Image As, and I'll save it to my Downloads folder. And then here in Google Slides, if you remember last time when I used an animated GIF from Giphy, I just went here to by URL. I put in the URL and it pulled in this animation. This time I want to show you that you can also upload, just like I did in Canvas. So insert image, upload from computer. There it is, and I select it, it pulls it in, and my own homemade video that I recorded on our trip to Yellowstone is now an animated GIF that I can use in Google Slides. Let's try it in PowerPoint. I'll just go here to Insert, Picture, Picture from File. And if you remember, last time in PowerPoint, I just copy-pasted from the internet, and it worked. But this time I'm inserting a picture from a file on my computer. That's this Giphy animation that I have on my computer. And there it is. It's working perfectly in PowerPoint. And for our last example, here in Canvas, I'm going to click Edit on this same page where I keep adding pointless animations. And I'll just tap Enter to move down the page a ways. And just like last time, I'm going to click here on this symbol, actually the arrow next to it, choose Upload Image. I'll double click here and select my Giphy animation of Old Faithful, click Open, and Submit. Again, there's a little bit of a delay for it to actually come onto your Canvas page the first time that you insert it, but eventually it appears, and then click Save. And so in this video, I've shown you how to just grab somebody else's animated GIF by going to giphy.com, copy pasting it, or embedding it, or sharing it and getting the link. We've looked at how to add it to Google Slides, how to add it to PowerPoint, and also how to add that animated GIF in Canvas, including we've looked at how to download your animated GIFs that you find or create and then upload them into your projects. One last word of caution. With animated GIFs, it can be so fun to add some motion to your materials that you can end up maybe going a little too far, and that may be happening here on this page. If your animations become basically decorations for your slides, for your Canvas pages, really they can actually do more harm than good. They can distract the learner from the content that you want them to actually learn. So I want you to just watch out for that. There are ways you could use an animation like this one to talk about fractions and to get the students learning and ready to learn. So there's definitely good ways you can use animated GIFs in this way. But just beware of decoration. Sometimes it's appropriate, at Halloween time or before the Thanksgiving holiday or whatever it might be. It may be totally appropriate to have some decorations and things in your materials, but just watch out for too much decoration. Well, good luck this week as you search for and find animated GIFs and then add them into your own lessons, presentations, and other materials. I look forward to seeing what you find and what you create.